All right, take two. All right, friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Big Dan. This is my friend Chad. We are at Magic Tilt Trailers down here in Clearwater, Florida, and today we're going to be doing a factory tour. Chad is what's your title here, Chad?
Plant manager.
The plant manager. He's going to be showing us all the details, the in and outs about how these awesome trailers are built from start to finish, and we're going to take you guys with us. So stay tuned. It's going to be a fun video, and let's get to work. Where do you want to start at?
All right, sounds good. We would like to start in fabrication, kind of see where everything starts here.
This is where it all starts, right here.
Yeah, we bring all of our material in here to get it bent for either welding or getting production for bolt together assembly trailers. We use a proprietary tube on some of our custom welded frames, as well as a lot of I-beam trailers for the standard bolt together frames. So in here is kind of where it all starts. We get to drill our tongues, drill our I-beams, bend our I-beams, and then we also do all of our welded stuff in fabrication over here. Moving over to this side, you can see we're making all the fenders. All the fenders in here, there's different types and different sizes. We do a lot of smooth fenders so that we can put great graphics on those. I'm sure we'll see that later in the video. So once we bring our materials in here and they get bent for different types of trailers, mostly our bolt together series gets I-beam trailers, and some of our larger welded series will get I-beam as well. They get bent. After they are bent, they're staged over here, and the team will come pull from the production areas. Everything here's got order numbers. It's trailers that are manufactured for a sale that are in the backlog to ship out in the next few days. So once our product leaves the fabrication area, it comes out to the production lines. Here's a great example where we've got two trailers, same model, that are in different parts of the process. Guys will bring the beams out here, set them up, they'll install the undercarriage, cross members, and then they'll flip these trailers to top them. Over here you can see something that's further along in the process where the bunks are being installed and the winch posts and actuators are all in place. These are great trailers. They are ALS series models. They are very adjustable so that the bunks can be adjusted as well as the bow boards to be set up for any boat.
So this is a custom trailer that somebody actually went to the dealership and said, I want a trailer, I want it with a specific two-piece bow stop, and I want it set up like, you know, X, Y, and Z.
Absolutely. We have a lot of dealers that like to also buy a trailer that they have specific features on that they can set up a little bit differently. Maybe they've got a couple of models that would fit this trailer, but they can adjust it to tweak that final fitting.
So for somebody that has a boat that they're going to have for another 10 or 15 years and they're not worried about going from trailer to trailer and trailer, because these trailers are built to last. It's going to last you a long time. For me, it's like a one and done. I know I'm going to have my boat for at least 5-10 years. I want a Magic Tilt under it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to order a welded trailer that's customly built for my boat.
Kiss me hard before you go. Summertime sadness. I just wanted you to know that baby, you're the best.
Yeah, I love the ALS trailers. You know, the bolt together is great, but I just got into the fully custom, you know, fully welded. That thing loads like an absolute dream.
Yeah.
As you guys know, I've got the Cape Horn 31C. I actually did a video a couple weeks ago on my channel. You guys can go check it out. I'll put a link in the description below. But man, I showed in that video how you can miss the target and it will self-align you. And it really does, because you guys scan the hull, you know exactly how the bunks need to be set up and welded. I went from a, you know, fully adjustable trailer, and they're great if they're set up right. But a lot of times they're not. That fully custom welded trailer is next level. For me, I feel like that is the trailer to have in my preference. And it's like somebody that struggles to get a boat on the trailer, struggle no more when you have the fully welded that is actually built for your hull. So I don't know, do you have one around here that we can see maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. We can look at one. It's great to hear. We're really proud of those trailers. They do really help self-align and loading.
Yeah.
But we can go walk over here and take a look at one. Hey guys, we're gonna do some recording around this trailer.
You
Can you give us a minute?
I got this. Oops.
She's got that on camera.
haven't worked out in a long time. All right, let's get this
All
out
right,
of the
Sixto,
way.
you're next.
I
So
had
if
to
you
do
guys don't
something.
mind, just
when I was
step
at
over
the Cape
here.
Horn factory tour, found a bicycle and I just started riding the bike through the plant. Tyler was like, "Yeah, that's what it's for. Ride the bike."
Is this how you guys
Yeah.
get around on the shop?
Yeah.
You mind?
No, go ahead.
Oh, this is my speed right here. All right, I'm gonna check in on the guys down there that are working on the 27. Just make sure everything's going
Go
good.
ahead. If you can make it, it literally is how we get around here.
I haven't ridden a bike in a long time.
Uh-huh.
This is the beginning. They bend it. They start welding the frame together. They got a jig that they put on here.
Absolutely, you got it perfect. So once they get these frames welded up and brought into the line, this specific one is for a Blackjack 224. It's on our TCA 2252. This is fully welded. It's a good example. You can see how customized it is, where all the bunk brackets are welded, and that's unique to the hull of the boat. So we'll have that scanned, be able to put it in CAD and build a fixture that's going to match that bottom and help with the efficiency of loading.
See, that's incredible to me because whenever you have a trailer that is set up the proper way for your hull design, it fits the boat like a glove. It fits it perfect.
Yeah.
And sometimes I see people at the boat ramp so often struggling. They may have one bunk jacked up high, one's dropped down, one bolt's rusted through on the other side. It's just an absolute circus. They don't know why they can't get it on the trailer. Sometimes it's not even their fault. And I've talked about that before. I'm like, dude, it's not you, it's your trailer design. And so this right here is, I believe, for me, it was the ticket.
Yeah,
Is this your flagship
Definitely
model?
our flagship model. This takes a lot of the guesswork out of loading and launching
Right.
those. So on the ALS trailers, they're great trailers, but like you said, if they're not set up perfectly, they're a little bit difficult to get centered, make sure when you're leaving that boat ramp, your boat's on there correctly.
Yeah.
This will help you with that. It'll guide you to self-center, and it's got a lot of support. So if you can visualize bunks on all
Oh,
this,
yeah, absolutely.
the point of contact on the bottom of the boat is going to be significant. Again, very few things on here for hardware. Typically, if you've got bracketry that's adjustable, it's going to have U-bolts. These being welded, it's not going to have a lot of that hardware. We still do use some pivot L's so that we can adjust the angle of the boards. That all has stainless hardware, so it's very minimal.
Yeah, I feel like long term, there's a lot less failing parts on this because let's be honest, salt water is the worst. Most of you guys that follow my channel anyway are on the coast and dealing with salt water, and you're dealing with corrosion and things like that. More bolts, more nuts, more, it's just like one more part that can fail. I don't want to deal with it. You take a lot of that out when you have it fully welded.
Yeah, another great feature on this trailer is the actual design of the side rail. We use a proprietary extrusion. So we call this our CRT. It's a custom reinforced tube. So the way the profile looks on the inside, it's got reinforced structure. And it definitely seems to give us a lot more rigidity in that welded frame, even than an I-beam trailer.
Nice.
So Dan, this is a great example of the next steps of that process. This trailer is a similar CA model, but this is for a Scout 305. This trailer is just about finished upside down right now. Got the undercarriage installed. This one being a little bit larger of a trailer is an I-beam construction trailer. Got some upgrades on it. It's got torsion upgrade. It also has aluminum wheel upgrades. On our torsions, you can see that it's a dual axle brake, so this has Dexter product. This trailer is just about finished on the bottom side, so they'll end up flipping it over so we can top it out and finish this model.
All right, so we pretty much went through all the stations. This is the final stage, which is where it's fixing to go out the door. The quality assurance process is going on, and tell me a little bit about that.
The final station, this is where everything gets finished up and ready for shipment. So the guys will pull it forward, they'll put the fender treatments on, basically get it ready for shipping.
Nice. Yeah, I see this is fixing to go to a World Cat dealer, or maybe the owner of a World Cat. I see the World Cat logo on the side of it. It's funny because I remember whenever I picked up my boat, there was like 4 or 5 people in here. They got the iPad out and they got like the spit rags or what. They're like polishing everything up. And I'm like, dude, you ain't got to do all that for me. And Heather was like, we're not. That's for everybody. I was like, what? She's like, yeah. And it literally took them another hour to go through the trailer, every little thing, making sure everything's right and it's all smooth and there ain't no burrs on it, and like getting it all polished up. That's like this. Do you give that special treatment to every trailer that comes through here?
Same process. These trailers all come through this final line and make sure that they are built right so that they get to the customer and everybody's happy.
That's why there's 3 or 4 people checking on it.
Yeah, and quality is really important. So the QC process that has been implemented really helps us check through production into the final assembly as well as shipping.
Yeah, and then when you got to the end, you got the iPad checklist. Y'all are double, triple checking it. You got an accountability person on it with you, and it just makes for a perfect product when it goes out. The quality assurance is so important, and I know you guys are a family-run business and a large operation, but family-run really to the cores and values of good customer service and treating every customer with respect and giving them a good product and things like that. I've had people that have came from my channel that have reported back to me, man, I bought a trailer from those people at Magic Tilt. They're super nice. You know, whether you're going to the dealership or if you have, God forbid, you have an issue and you contact somebody here from the factory direct, everybody's going to get the same great treatment. And I can attest to that. So
yeah, we definitely want to make sure our customers have a good experience.
yeah, it's important. Well, man, I appreciate it, Chad. Thanks for showing me around. It's been a pleasure being here doing the factory tour with you guys. I've got to get on a flight and let's see, what is it? 53 minutes now. We got to end the video. I got to go. Love y'all. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Follow Magic Tilt on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. I got to get on the airplane.